Hello again, YouTube. This is just a quick update. A lot of folks have been asking me for a list of pigment colors. What do I recommend to start with? And why are we using pigments? Well, as you can see, you can get some really great results. And this isn't meant to replace anything for those who don't want to. All this is just another tool for the artist toolbox. So what I did is I went to earth pigments. That's pretty much what I use. They're non-toxic. And I did a shopping cart. I did a beginner's list of under $50, so you can get started for a relatively cheap price. I then did an intermediate list that has a little bit more challenging colors that you might like to play with as you get some experience. A list of colors that I have and like. These are kind of redundant, but when you're painting horses, these are very important. So I do have a list here of colors that are on my wish list. This is the stuff I want to try because now that I'm not painting horses that much, I can try the blues and the greens and the purples. So I can have fun with that. And here's some more supplies. Pan Pastels. I don't care for the grays on earth pigments except for as a filler in a mixer. But these Pan Pastels are awesome. I get mine at Dick Blick. They have them on sale now. I don't know how long it's going to last. I did this night the horse and also this blue roan with them. So they're very nice pigments. For metallics, Jacquard Pearl X. I got this sample pack that came with the book. I created these wings with them. You get regular silver, and so I have some pictures coming up here of some colors you might want to branch into once you get through the basics. This is antique silver and antique gold. The antiques can be used as shading to the regular silver and gold colors. The duo blue-green is awesome. The same with the duo green-yellow. Also, I highly recommend the interference blue. In the kit, you will get interference gold. That's why I don't have that here. Pearl white looks blue in this picture, but is actually very white. If you check the Sylph's dress, the Reaper miniature, I've been using the pearl white on her. True blue and sky blue are very nice for shading on the various blues. And turquoise is a color in of itself, so I think you'll like that. It has a very unique feel to it. Color shapers, very important. Get the mini shapers, get the clay shapers, which are the hard ones. I also like to get the size 2 soft clay shapers for when I have to do the big monsters like the Empire Griffin or whatever. You will, of course, need Testors Dull Cote for sealing or your preferred matte sealer. You will need white primer for the ochre pigments. Black paint if you choose to have metallics, or you can use black primer, either one. But I find it easier to prime white and then just put a light coat of black over it if I'm going to use the metallics. You will also need the pointed Q-tips or the pointed cotton swabs. I get those at the pharmacy or at Walmart. They're over in the makeup section. Women use them for putting on makeup. They are very handy to get into tight corners and erase mistakes as long as you haven't sealed. Tamiya makes a very, very fine pointed swab as well, and I do have those for the serious work, but I don't use those as often because those are more expensive. I really enjoy the pigments because I can get such nice transitions and depth of colors as I build up my colors, and the metallics are working wonderfully, especially as I use them with underpainting and making them pop with like liners and washes, and then going over them with high gloss after I've sealed with the dull coat. There's a lot more I'm still learning. I'm still figuring out a lot of techniques and adapting them from the larger scale model horses to the miniature world. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it absolutely bombs and I got to start all over again. So if you get started with this, feel free to experiment. There's no really written rules except for what the pigments will and won't do. The ochre pigments do not really cover well over a dark surface, so if you apply sealer and the pigment disappears, your base is too dark. Other than that, knock yourself out and have fun. That's the whole point. I will also post this on my blog in case you want a copy that you can print out or reference at your leisure. And I will put that link down in the comments. If you have any questions, again, feel free to post away and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you, and hopefully we'll see some people get some pigments.